the Phoenix Suns and the Portland Trail Blazers.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
And Portland starts out with the ball. So the opening lineup for the Suns. We've got Stoudemire. Richardson is out. There with Nash. Then it's Johnson. And it's Marion in a power forward. Nash. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Good way to start the game there. I mean, that's a nice inside bucket.
You're right, Clark. That's exactly what you would want, to establish that presence down low early in the game.
And that one's good.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Now here's Nash. And it's Stoudemire missing.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Nash again. It's Lillard. Here's Stoudemire. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Stoudemire's got his first points of the game.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Lillard misses.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Here's Aminu. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Aminu's got his second bucket.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And it's Marion in the corner. Harkless with the steal. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Here's Stoudemire. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim. And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense. He's got the A game rolling tonight.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. That's tipped to the paint. Here's Lillard. And he dunks it down.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Ed Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Myers Leonard comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Maurice Harkless. And Krebs subbed in for C.J. McCollum. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Lillard attacking. Here's Marion. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Left side, Leonard. Fader on the way. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now, here's Nash. That's good.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for them.
The Suns have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. That one misses for Nash. Portland leading. Passes it to Crabbe. Here's Lillard. Can't get it to go. Now the Suns take it the other way.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
Suns trail by 3. Joe Johnson on the wing. Back to Nash. Down low. Here's Richardson. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And stolen by Nash. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers, guys, what do you think?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Quentin Richardson's out there with Nash. And it's Stoudemire. Then there's Marion. And it's Johnson in the small forward position.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Portland leading by 3. Over in the corner, Harkless. Marion with the steal. Here's Nash. Off target at the rim. Conley kicks to Plumlee. Now here's McCollum. Richardson cover. McCollum passes to Crabbe. Clock at 6. Pulls up on the elbow. They get a hand on it. Suns trail by 3. Johnson wide open. He fires. Stoudemire, and that is good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Good.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Here's Harkless. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Here's Nash. Lays it up and banks it in. Nash has got 8.
Very high quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
Crab. That one goes. Count it. Crab's got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Longley dishes to Crab. Longley kicks to McCullough. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. McCollum's got his second basket. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Trailblazers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Vonleh. Henderson comes in for Maurice Harkless. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Alan Crabb. Stoudemire, here we go. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Feeds it to Nash. Back to Stoudemire. And he gets it to go. Stoudemire's got 6 points in the quarter. Lillard against Nash. Lillard attacking the offensive rebound. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. So for the Trailblazers, Davis comes in for Plumlee, and it's Leonard in for McCollum. Hunter's checked in for Phoenix. 55 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Again, the miss by Lillard.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
It's Nash with the drive. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
To the middle. Here's Hunter. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Here's Nash. He's got 10. Now the dish to Marion. Pulls up. High post. Here's Hunter. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Hunter's, and the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Trailblazers lead by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Yeah, let me get this win full work, son. Let's go.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
Nash has been putting up the numbers. 10-point, coach, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Gotta like what Steve Nash has done in this game.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays, and I'm not sure how comfortable he is in it, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it to his credit.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Portland. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Harkless is out there with the Aminu. And it's Plumlee in the center position. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And here's Nash outside, but they'll get another chance. That's no basket. His third miss in 8 tries. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
There we go, one more time. Give it up for your Blazer dancers.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Up off the screen. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Look at what Lillard has done so far. He's got 10 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
Down low. Here's Stoudemire.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And Plumlee kicks to McCollum. Drains the wing train. McCollum's got 7.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And Plumlee kicks to Lillard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 9-point Trailblazer lead.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And Stoudemire getting double-teamed. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded close. He gives them a double-digit lead. He's got 10.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah, right.
Nash kicks to Richardson. Nash drives in, and it's sent back by Plumlee. But they recover it. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Vonleh's checked in for Aminu. And it's Alan Crabb in for Damian Lillard.
Up high and down hard with the one hand.
Got a little extra force for that one, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
A different look now for Portland. Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Myers Leonard comes in for Noah Vonleh. And it's Henderson for Maurice Harkless. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And stolen by Nash. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself. And then Henderson with the jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And it's Marion in the corner. In the corner, it's Richardson. Just 5 on the clock. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. Puts it up off the inbound. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Stoudemire. And Gerald Henderson with the slam.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Crabb, no good. And there's a foul called on Alan Crabb. That's his first foul.
Substitution for the Suns.
Barbosa kicks to Johnson. Wow, way off on that one. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it, the fast break chance.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Your way to earn my respect.
And the Suns call time here.
This won't happen every day of your life, okay? Believe that you can do this here.
That's what we think.
But I still got some rabbits in my hat.
And as we
Do a lot of tricks and shit too.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. They've got Quentin Richardson. Marion is out there with Hunter. Then there's Barbosa. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. Suns trail by 14. There's the pass to Hunter. Richardson, no luck. Portland moving the ball over. Harkless with the bucket.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Barbosa passes to Hunter. No luck. Great D that time from Davis.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
It's really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
And guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull that play off.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Here's Stoudemire. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Suns trail by 14. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. It's deflected. And here is Harkless. Takes a three. And he gets it to go. And the Trailblazers lead by 17. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Aminu. And the rebound goes to Nash. Suns trail by 15. And there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless. McCollum's checked in for the Trailblazers. 1:46 left in the game. Here's Stoudemire. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Trailblazers leading by 15. Pass to Harkless. And Aminu kicks to Lillard.
And this is what they want.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
And the foul on Amari Stoudemire. That's his first foul. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Lillard attacking. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, might as well tack on a few more points to the lead, I guess. This is going to be a dominant win for them.
That's the right word for it, Greg. Dominant. This one was as one-sided as we've seen in a while.
And he gets it to go. And the Trailblazers lead by 15.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow. Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the layup falls.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
Can't connect. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A confident win and one where they